Little shitty coffees at the Aldi, Fort William. Minimum. Skyfall. Really blew a perfectly good Aston Martin DB5 up. Mind you, they did manage to recover the steering wheel. Oh look, drive-through Costa. No.
No!
We don't need that expensive stuff when we've got the Aldi shit. It's only for the sake of having a break.
This is the song that I really like, and you didn't play it before.
Maybe there was a problem with or I was already playing a few, so it might have gone past them.
Ah, yeah.
Because it remembers where you are.
This is the shaking up.
Northeast before the school. Remember to signal here, so as people know what you're doing. Oh my god, when you looks at it now how many miles I've done for that trip. In a car, when the bikers do it, Jesus, kudos to them. It's not for the faint-hearted. Because we've got to find a churchyard for you to do a photo shoot.
Really?
You always do a photo shoot in a churchyard.
No.
Whenever we go,
No.
it's the new thing for your textures.
Textures.
Your textures.
When the weather is crappy, I don't give a damn.
Okay. Oh yeah. You're hardy, but you're not stupid.
The lightning is crappy.
Yes, the lightning. And you'd have all raindrops all over your perfumes. And I'd have to Photoshop them all off.
No, the raindrops look good with the perfume bottles.
It depends on the lightning, yeah. If the lightning's crappy.
It's crappy.
Yes. That's why it's called photography. Not darkography. Or what's another word for bad writing? I don't know. Check the link below. That's what woke me up though, that bit of a break, just needed it. Korean Lavit, I ate it. That's the hotel. That's the hotel I stayed in up here. And before that I've stayed down here in the Cumbrian Hotel. Big white building, massive, about 2 stories, but long. And one of the oh, the sky does seem to be lightening out towards, that's out to sea. Oh, you're awake now?
Yeah.
We never look for any of them pizzas, but I don't think they're there, to be honest. That's a little thing.
Yeah, because I never saw them in ours as well. And I think it's not even in every little, but in the one that we stopped, it showed bakery. So maybe
Oh
when
yes,
they
when they got an in-store
it
bakery.
was big enough.
What's the matter, sweetie? I mean, honey bun.
That's much.
I've been calling you sweetie for 5 years. It'll take a while to...
Well, you can call me still sweet. Why not?
Well, I mean, now we're married, it's honey bun. Honey bunny. Look, I love these bunnies. I mean, now I've actually done it in a car. Wow, I tried brilliant. When Mum was disabled with a stroke, she couldn't travel in a sports car, it's only 2-seater, so I hired a Rover 45. First of all a Rover 25, which is similar to this. There it is, there it is. That's the one, big white fronted, Clan McDuff, whatever. I've missed it, so I'll have to look on the tape. Rover 25, which is the equivalent to this. And then the next year, I had a Rover 45, the next one. Oh, it's not honeymoon hotel. Sun tour, avant-garde.
Avant-garde.
That's fine.
It's from French, avant-garde.
Avant-garde French. Did you ever get to have any holidays with Dad?
Yeah.
I mean that you can remember.
In Bulgaria. Bulgaria? You say? Bulgaria. And nearby Radom there was such like camping, cabins.
That was like a little breakaway
It was
weekends.
like a little lake or something. No, in summer. And we went also to the north, to the lake district in Poland. There are lots of lakes.
mind you, these are most likely locals. When we was coming through Speed Bridge, through the Spa, and I was looking for if they did one of them machine coffees, which are very nice. Don't be put off by the fact it's out of a machine. It's still a Costa coffee beans. I called you, Mum. Just because you made me sandwiches and coffee and feeding me while I'm going along.
You want coffee, Mum?
Yeah, I says, Mum, want a coffee? Yeah, I forgot myself. Because we'd be driving along, I'd see me concentrating, and if I could see as I'd weave, because I'd going a bit tired, I'd say coffee, and I'd go coffee, and the next thing you know, the flask would be out, and they'd hold it for me, and I'd take, because we don't have coffee, what they call them, cup holders. They were back invented in the cars back then. I'd hold the cup, and I'd just give it tobacco, and I'd hold it there. It must have hurt her arm, because you know, I don't drink coffee fast in the car only, just a quick sip. I don't slug it down and just hold it. Oh. Because I never used to stop and pull over and have a cup. I gotta get there, I've got, you know, the young one's disease, gotta get there, gotta do 100 miles an hour. And if I went over any lumps or around any corners, a Ron would go up and down and I'd tilt the cup so as it wouldn't spill. I was like expert at it. I need to just walk the street up a bit. Yes, we am driving out of this.
We are driving
out, look. We've gone from dark grey clouds to light grey, and then hopefully a bit further on when we hit Glencoe, we'll hit a bit of the blue, so we can have the blue and the green. The blue of the sky.
Although the clouds may follow us.
Look, you're making with the negative vibes again. Will you stop making with the negative vibes? That's from Kelly's Heroes 8, Donald Sutherland to Clint Eastwood. But Stevie's Oppo on the trip deck, he said it. Think we're gonna have some rain, and he come out. You're making with the negative vibes, man. So we put the wet weather gear on. You know, because it might go bad. And Deck's gone. You're making with the negative vibes, man. Fucking brilliant. I think I'm taking 3 miles off. Or maybe intermittent.
lightening.
The lightening
water.
and the lightening down the valley. The lightening.
You want the wet back?
No, no, no. It's just because I've got the heating on there. It's, instead of blowing cool, it is a drying the out a bit. But I will stop and do it properly. Because we've been a row of traffic and I don't want to. That's where a couple of the lads that did it in the £100 car. But when they was late at night and the headlight was that good they couldn't see, they pulled on to a while camping, and it was the Soldiers Memorial up on Speed Bridge. It was a commando memorial. They pulled on there and while camped in the dark because they didn't know where they were. So did your dad used to be doing any fishing when he went to the lakes?
I do not recall.
I beg
Rather
your pardon.
not.
If you was ever alone with
He
mom,
taught me how to swim.
so if you was ever alone with mom, but
No,
then you'd
when,
know,
when my father
you'd know
was
his
still
rods.
alive, and so to the lakes we traveled together with mom and him and my grandma, my mother's mother.
Your
when I was a
maternal
kid.
grandma.
I remember that we lived with my grandma.
Well, that's what families do until they got the career around them and
My grandma was
and the money's in the family.
housewife. I think that she never worked.
She was a housewife. She worked.
She worked very hard because she
worked,
had
yes.
7 children. And later when we grew up with her
These big blokes that bizarre work 60 and 70 hours a week to bring the money in.
remember that it was
That's
sometimes were hard also because
that's about
the
3
communists,
days work
when the
for you.
communists were, she had to, for example, go and stand all day long in the line to get something to eat.
Because of food shortages. But that was still during the Cold War when Stalin was in and robbing everything on everybody. Oh, that would be Gorbachev. job. I was only apprentice, so I was only on 60% money. And of course it was apprentice wages or a proper working loan wages. Guess what the first bank loan I took out for? 17.
What's that again?
I took a bank loan out at 17 with my first wage. Now when my mate was buying the first cars and having the holidays abroad and all that on the first wages, my first wage, I went straight down the bank and got a bank loan for 5 months' wages to buy my mum a washing machine. They used to sit near by the back and do everything by nothing. Her whole life was on her knees scrubbing it, so. And she absolutely cried when they turned up. Because it was the top of the range. I mean, they were very modern then, but it was one of them with all the programs and I think it was nearly a 2000 spin speed. So as put the clothes in and just spin it and they'd come out dry. There was no putting it on the line, only to air it out. Yeah, keep going. I mean, the money I spent on that would have bought my first car or my first motorbike. I was walking it to work for nearly 2 years to pay that off. Wouldn't even afford a push bike. I don't mind following this passion wagon because it's excuse to keep things speed down and I ain't got anybody up the arse because I think they'll keep the speeds down. I just think now so I'm doing 38, 39. But the roads and wet, so I'm about to turn the headlights off and drive on side roads. Lettuce has gone a little bit on now. Here we am, look. Then going down to a big steel bridge called the Ballaculish Bridge. Brightening up. Shh, 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 shh. They're not the range, bro. Anything through.
Church. But the clock is wrong.
You know, I've got no idea the time. It's 1:30.
2:30.
2:30. Oh God. So we rejoined this N767 at the signpost, the Fort William signpost off the A87 at 12:30. Allowed 20 minutes for that shop or half an hour?
Oh, I don't know.
I say half an hour. So it just took us 2 hours. 2 hours to drive down here.
We left the hotel at 11.
No, I mean from when we done that, you know, when I went down to the A77 to do the continuity shot. Because we finished the tour on Friday there to go and have this day of rest. Here it is, Ballaculish Bridge. Can you see, look? massive girders. When the world ends and we're hit by that meteor, this bridge will still be up. Look at it. Look, the girders.
Jeffrey, I'm not a bloke and I'm not into this stuff. I prefer to look at the mountains and...
Okay. Well, when them mountains and fell down because of...
then we will be looking at the bridge.
Yeah, this bridge will still be here. Yeah. We'll come back and have a look. We'll tell God we want to go back and have a look. Okay. And we'll stand there. I don't know what we'll be, I don't know. Robots or something will do. I told you about that bridge. We're straight out. Sea-glass go 90 miles. Can you slide your... Oh no, because your seat belt.
I like the colors here.
Yeah.
All shades of
That's
green,
posh, yes.
yellow.
This is a nice little bridge, a little church here. But the lighting is too flat. That couch is called Wow. Wow. I've got the right idea. That's the Papa Glencoe. See, for obvious reasons, it's called the Papa Glencoe. And then further on from that is the Three Sisters. But yesterday when we went over the Cairngorms, this is going through the valley. So instead of going over the tops, around the north and up the east coast, down the west coast you go through the valleys. You'll follow the mountains round. Because they are a tiny little bit steeper and higher. Here we have it in Glencoe. Just at the bottom of here is a Gulf petrol station. And when you were doing it clockwise, which me and Mum didn't know anything about the East Coast, to be honest with you, on, you know, the west coast, the tourist coast, would always fill up here. Here it is, the Gulf, always. Mind you, I'll be doing it today. Not at 30, not £1.30, £1.32 a litre. I don't think so. I don't think so.
It was much cheaper, 127 or something than 128. I think maybe it's because it's close to Glasgow.
No, it's because it's the if you are filled in on the other side, you know, you're sucking fumes, and the petrol stations used to be for you know, 5 o'clock. Everything used to be closed. If you hadn't got any petrol in it, 5 o'clock, and you've got to drive, say you've got 2 hours worth of petrol left, and you was 3 hours away, you might as well keep up in the car. You'd never make it. You had to wait till 9 o'clock the next morning for the petrol stations to open. And on Sunday I got no chance, because it was very religious country. Sunday, Day of God, nothing was open. Nothing. Yeah, I'm see going up through Glencoe. You can see goes round the corner there between these two peaks. Don't know what this one is. I think we've got tourists behind us, you know, because nobody's hopping. Doing a nice steady 45 and everybody's happy. Pardon?
No house.
Oh no, they blowed it up in the film.
Access only for post. You cannot go there.
Oh, poo. Well, I've got to go down and find somewhere to turn round. And if it's closed anyway, I'll go down to where it's closed and then reverse back.
Here.
That's Glen Etive, look. Well, it's on the video, it's on the video. That's where they filmed Skyfall. Well, where his home was, his ancestral home, Skyfall house. We'll have to do it when we do the Western Isles tour, because we've got to come up here. Sky, Moor, Harris. That might be a control mechanism to stop you going down. King House Hotel.
Maybe they stayed here while they were shooting.
Most likely, yes. They dropped all the filming off with an helicopter. What I'm disappointed is we've had no Porsches behind us. Coming up to the summit. 1,014 foot or something. Summit of Rannoch Moor. Somebody's had to go out and get out and have a pee. When you've got a pee, you've got a pee. Oh, it takes a bus stop. That's a bit. But look at the snow we saw on the cane goals on the east because of that cold North Sea. But the ski centre on the west of the okay, I'll probably go with the oil from the actual central and that's a truck of snow. bit of road subsidence, then you could feel the car dip into it. Did you feel it? Rannoch Moor summit, 1142 feet. It's all downhill from now. The Viewpoint car park's just down from here. I'll stop and have me a lovely cup of tea. And some minimums.